Ahoy there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard the Honor Box. My name is Captain Honor,
And I am Glory.
and once again it is our honor to sail among the stars of the blackest oceans alongside you. Ladies and gentlemen, we are sailing forth into the blueprints. With the blueprints, alongside the blueprints. Is the blueprints a person? Or is that just the name of the game?
We are sure to find out.
I bet we will find out, Glory. I bet we will. But I'm interested in just how long this might take me.
With your expertise in puzzles, I am guessing forever.
Forever might be an understatement. I've heard many, many good things about the blueprints, and I'm looking forward to delving into it, and more so, I'm looking forward to the challenge these puzzles may just bring us.
If you need help, just ask.
Yeah, I think I could enlist your help, Glory, and that would make things go, oh, I don't know, a billion times smoother. However, I don't want to cheat. And having a supercomputing AI on my side when it comes to doing puzzles, well, you can see how that just might be a wee bit unfair, right?
You are correct. There are no human puzzles that could stand in my way.
Exactly. Now, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, like and subscribe. In the meantime, Glory,
What do you need, Captain?
take a sip.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Excuse me. So I got 50 steps. Okay, so it's not on each step. It's just, oh look, there's a letter on the table. You're only open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all of the details of the bequest. Excuse me, please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been more further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. To be clear, may not. You may not stay overnight. I do not suspect that any of these stipulations may prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, "Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you want it to lead." With all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert at something Sinclair. Herbert S, Herbert P, Herbert U, Herbert F, Herbert, that symbol there, Sinclair. Didn't he say his name in the intro? Yeah, I'm positive he did. So, truth be told, I may not complete this game. I may not. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose one the foot thing. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. That seems a little out of place for this entry hall. There's a queen, there's an ace, or a queen and a club. Or is that a spade? That's a diamond? Look at under the ace. That's a diamond there. And that's a diamond. So a queen and an ace of diamonds. Okay, well, door number 1. You must have blueprints to draft. Oh, that's what this is? Cool, thanks. The Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access the blueprint menu by pressing tab. Oh, so antechamber, me, antechamber, me, antechamber, me. Yeah, I went into this game and I was looking at the summary and the description and all of the cool stuff, and I don't know if we're going to finish it. I don't. So if you're watching this and you're expecting a full playthrough of the whole game, let me know in the comments, and I will absolutely continue. If not, we'll move on. And don't fret, we can always come back later. Always. Bedroom, closet, a hallway. Bedroom, closet, hallway. Okay, so this hallway right here has one door here, but I immediately noticed that this closet has no doors. And this is kind of like a bedroom situation. Okay, so we're gonna do the hallway. Okay, and I lost 1 point. Yep, a 49. Okay. And there's nothing in here. Oh, there's a letter here. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the bedroom here, right? Boom. Bedroom. Okay. And then here, we're going to just put a closet. Boom, just like that. Just like that. And if I'm right, then this will be blocked off. I can go out right here. There's another way here, and so I got 3 more little hallways I can take over here. Okay? The trunk is locked. Yeah, but what? Dear grandson, nephew, whatever your name was, I want you to figure out these puzzles, but I'm going to lock everything possible. That's right. Don't go looking for keys. Who do you think you are? Did I? I gained a point back. I'm guessing from entering the bedroom. Greetings from Reddington. Alright, so into the closet. We grab this little cool gem looking thing here. And then we grab a pair of shoes. Running shoes occasionally save feet when traveling longer distances across the estate grounds. Okay. Now we go back through here. And there doesn't really seem to be anything of note in here. Look, guys, we can see outside. There's a nice little creek. Probably no fish in it. Trees. Some grass. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Just perfect. Now, what do we have here? A spare room, a den, and a storeroom. The storeroom has a key. It has a gem. It has some money in it. The den doesn't have any of said sort stuff in here. Let's just go ahead and do that. Kind of get this little. Give me the loot. And a key. And a gem. And 4 hand-drawn stars on one very fancy frame. Okay, I'll take it. Oh, look, guys. Look, guys. We're so rich we just buy paintings of spiral drawings. Hand drawings of spiral staircases. Well, that's cha-ching, baby. Cha-ching. Just take those dollars. Just take them all. Who needs them? What? Now, alright, we're going to go this way. Yes. Ooh, a pantry, a guest bedroom, and a parlor. Well, let's... Oh, a puzzle piece. Interesting. Let's do the pantry. There's a banana. I love money. Bridget, please pack up some fruit before Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Should I do that? Should I bring the change back after I've gone and placed my order? That was all that was in here, right? Okay. A nursery, a parlor, and a spare room. So, yeah. Let's do the nursery. Did it say anything was in here, or did it was just like, hey, gain 5 steps from just being in here? Ooh. The Red Prince. There was a Red Prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies, and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. Yeah, interesting enough, a Mr. Red Prince, sometimes it is. Sometimes. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he were ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? The story he had read in the bath and the bed. And maybe you can guess with the clues we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red. He looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book, the book we just read. Cool. A genuine lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chance of finding items, not rare items. Just items, okay. Okay. Dang, if I had that anywhere near me as a child, I'm afraid Glory might have a lot of cleaning up to do, 'cause I'd have done pooped all over the place. Look at that thing. That is terrifying. Look at all his razor sharp teeth. You just leave it laying around? Goodness gracious. Okay. So there's really only one path left to go, and that's this way, right? Because I've blocked this way off. I blocked this way off. I blocked this way off. So now we do the chapel. You lose 1 money whenever you enter the chapel. Once you have drawn floor plans, you must select one. There's a gem requirement for this one, and that's 2 gems. I don't have 2 gems. Alright. So this door, yeah, that door's blocked because it leads to the nursery. And the nursery doesn't have a door there. Okay. So we just continue through because they didn't say there was anything in here, right? So we're moving on. Ooh, look at the fancy little people. I've always been a fan of stained glass. I really have. It's so cool. What do we have here? A spare room, a courtyard, a guest bedroom. Why don't we just make a courtyard? Yeah. Why don't we just... Oh, my gym! No! You robbed me! Give me this spade. An old weathered shovel. Looks like it could be useful for digging. Well, whatever gave that away, sir? An old rusty nail. Not worth picking up. Oh, really? What if I wanted to be the judge of whether or not the nail was worth picking up? Oh, got a little crimp in my hat. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, my goodness. Captain, you're looking mighty swole today. Oh, wow. Okay, we're done here. The broken lever could prove to be useful. A broken lever. Interesting. A den, a nook, commissary. Items for sale. +1 gem. Ooh. So we should do the den. So we can go to the right. To like the little right there. Or we should do the commissary. Oh, we don't have a gem for the commissary. We're gonna just do a den. Boom, baby. Oh, look at this little clock on the wall. What time is it? Sure. It's past your bedtime. There's a nice little sofa there. Get cozy. You're going to bed. What in the world? So, for a game that's supposed to be like full of puzzles and puzzle this and puzzle that and puzzle this and oh, look at all these puzzles and oh, this is challenging puzzles have presented themselves to you. Whatever are you going to do next? There sure is one serious lack of puzzles. I was expecting a bit more puzzleage. Or have I just like walked past all of them or something? Parlor, guest bedroom, lavatory. Let's put the guest bedroom here. We go in here. Grab a set of keys? Car keys? Why would I need car keys? Sinclair, just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Evanson, whose particular personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciate that I did not need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. Cool. Nothing. 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 There's a little anchor on the wall. I get the impression that everything is not as it seems. Nothing. Alrighty. So, this one door, could make or break us. And, look at that. It just so happened to not. Corridors always left unlocked. Cool. Boom. And unfortunately, this corridor could make or break us. This one door could have nothing but dead ends behind it. Oh. And I have the gym. I have it. Let's go. Securita. Alright, Securita. Securita. What you got for me? Nothing. Just nothing. Just... Look at all of the fancy cameras, y'all. Oh, look at the green glow of the hue and the green hue and glow. And oh, look, I'm reaching out. I think I'm going to poke the screen. Look, it's me. Oh, how fascinating. Oh, I can move again. Sweet. What's this say? Blue memos. Blue memos true. Red memos lies. Okay. Sweet. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. View estate inventory. One trunk. Okay. Keycard system. Security doors within the estate that can only be unlocked with an electronic keycard. The keycard system is currently operational. Security level? Security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting and 5 or 6 with a high setting. So let's just keep that as medium. Offline mode locked. This mode determines the default setting of the security doors and will be set to if the power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working in the estate. So, since I'm working in the estate, I should have it as unlocked. Okay. Now we go back. Return to security menu. Log into network. Terminal password. Bootlicker. Okay, exit. Would said password be in here? So red memos are lies, blue memos are true, right? Mountain Peapod. Effective first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically, as your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call. It is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch-in clock used to be, Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed as always to the house manager, Miss Babbage. Terminal password. Terminal. What is SWAO? SWA suave, swing. There's an O. SWA swallow. SWAL. No, SWA. SWA. S. SWA. Wa. Oh. Wow. What? Wait. Ollie's. SWA. Oh. Is that a G at the end? Is that a... Is that a G? Is that a G? SWA. Oh. What in the world? Swap dog? Womp dog? One song? What? A little tear coming down my... you... What? First try, baby. Oh, well, no, I guess that would be like the third try, wouldn't it? I can't believe that last letter was actually a G. Staff services. Punch in and out. Sure. Temporarily disabled as of November 4th. All work has been suspended at Mount Holly, and all domestic staff has been placed on extended paid leave in accordance with the instructions left by the old man himself. See Miss Babbage for detail. Mrs. Babbage. Staff announcements. I don't think anyone else has access to this network this month except you, Simon. Though if you're reading this, just know we're all rooting for you. Your friends and faithful service. Request schedule change? No! I was not done with that. I can't believe I got that right. Connecting to network. Any day now. You can load. Thank you. Electronic mail, data transfers, glossary of terms. The permissions of this terminal do not allow access to the electronic mail account. Currently featured the only access to terminal located in the office, okay? Data transfers. Data transfers from Snike are not currently available. Jeez, well, what can this thing do? The yeah, we're how do I leave? It's the lamest thing ever. Why did I even need that password? That was a lot of thinking just to access nothing. Okay, so this is not true. Until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So I need an access lever, which I picked up a broken lever, and it's definitely locked. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. What does this even mean? P, mountain P, snow P, snow P, snow P. Because, there's snow at the top of a mountain and there's P right there, so there's AP. So we want to go this way. Because we want to put the spare room here. Okay. And then we want a dead end here. Right. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. There's a gym requirement for the walk-in closet. With 4 smacking items. What? Alright, we gained some feet. But apparently there was nothing in here. It's just kind of like a spare room. Like a recovery room. Today is a good day because Simon is out at camp and he is not as much fun as my friends. I will not have to share my toys, and I will not have to share my room, and I will not have to share my snacks. Having a younger brother is not as much fun as they told me it would be, but today will be a good day because he is at camp. Sure. What you said. So now we really just have to hope we don't get boxed in, right? We didn't get boxed in. Hey, I'll take it. Didn't it say something about me being able to buy stuff in the pantry? No, it was the 4 gold in the pantry. Okay. Well, let's see here. Just in case it's a dead end. Rumpus room. Walk-in closet. It's a dead end. It's a dead end. Look, because we got the nook, right? But we don't have the gems to pay for these 2. So we go get this key out of here. Right? And then we walk all the way back to where... Was it in the bedroom? There was a chest that was locked. But I don't quite remember wherefore art it might said be. And it's not like I have forever steps to be running back and forth to guess where said thingamajigger is. And I lost a gold piece doing that. If I don't have a gold piece, does that close? I would close it. Oh, hands down, I would close the crap out of it. Well, it's definitely not in the pantry, so... Let's go over here. Oh, there it is. Right there at the foot of the bed. Oh, I gained my movement back. Yippee! What's in you? Yay! Yay! And a key card. Yeah, let's go. What? Alright. So every time I walk in one of those, a key, a gem, and a gold piece. Oh, I got that already, right? So I don't need to go back in there. What I should do is probably head over to the guest bedroom and see if that restores my feet. If not, it's going to be one very serious waste of steps. 56, 55, 54. Oh, it did not, but the tennis shoes saved me. So we go out here. We go back over here. We're going to security. We're going to East Wing Hall and seeing if we can't go north. We got a gym, so we can see if that gym will basically save our behinds, because that's what we need right now is a save. Commissary parlor, commissary parlor, commissary parlor. I don't have any gold for a commissary. I'm going to save my gems, and there's a puzzle piece in here, so maybe there's a puzzle for me to... Gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. It was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game that I had played for some years back, involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I had included this with the letter I have included with this letter all the details you will need to share with guests. You should be inclined to play this confounding game. Oh, should you be inclined? There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has the prize within. The other 2 are always empty. This is not the blue box? Is it not the blue box? The gems are not in this box. This one's a lie, obviously. The gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. So, what does it say? One of them is a lie. Only false statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements, and there will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. So, the gems are not in the white box. The gems are not in this box. The gems are in this box. So this one's lying, obviously. This one's... it's the blue box. I knew it. Because this was lying, right? And this one's telling the truth, which would mean that this one's telling the truth too. The gems are not in the white box. These 2 are telling the truth. This was lying. Hey! Okay, let's see. Was that the only puzzle? Was that it? I'm feeling the disappointment. Oh. Oh man. It's another make or break door. I'm so happy I had a key. Passageway, dining room. So we go to a passageway so we don't lock ourselves in, right? If we do that, we're locked in. If we do that, we only have one. Each meal served in the dining room after rank 8 has been reached each day. So we're going to go to the passageway because it's really our only option to not close ourselves in. And then that way's blocked off. So let's go straight, see what happens. Locked! Laundry room. Nope, that's a washer. Oh no. Oh no. The only way we can go is the laundry room. Launder currency. Launder currency. Opportunity to earn and spread. So this is it for this day, right? Because we can't, spin cycle, wash and dry, fluff and fold. Yeah, so that's it. There's no key. We got the key out of the Nook. So we're done for today. We come back tomorrow, right? Blocked in. Yeah, I can call it a day right there. Key card, car keys, running shoes, shovel, broken lever. I'm gonna have to find that broken lever again, aren't I? Ooh, tricky, tricky. Well, let's take a look around. See if I forgot anything. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Spare room. What do you think I had I had enough money to actually buy something. Wouldn't that have been cool? Nursery, corridor, security, East Hall, pantry. Yeah, that really looks like day 1 summed up. Let's go. You will awake to find the rooms of the estate as well as your current inventory will have been reset. We're calling it. Oh, this is fun. This is fun. Mount Holly Rustic Inn. 5 bedrooms. Total rooms 21. Ranked reached 6. Steps taken 47. Items found 5. Not a bad day 1 if I say so myself. Not a bad day 1. Day 2. Day 2. Everything is reset, okay? Now, I wonder if outside has any significant meaning in the game. I do. So we want this coin. We want this key. And we want this gem. Oh, the painting changed. It looks more like ruffles now, like ribbons or. Oh, a wonderful dessert. If you haven't had pudding recently, I recommend you do. What's this? A crowbar. A prayer, a crowbar. Are those hints at what like the next rooms are gonna be? Lavatory, utility closet, breaker box. Let's get into the parlor. The parlor had, yeah, there we go. This statement appears on another box. The blue box is empty. This statement appears on another box. So those two are telling the truth. The blue box is empty. That would be the one that lies. Right? No! I didn't take my time with it. I should have taken my time with it. So, this box lied. These two have true statements. This statement appears on another box. This statement appears on another box. So they're both telling the truth. Well, which one lies? The blue box is empty. This one lied. The blue box is empty. It was the black box. It was the black box. Hallway, spare room, guest bedroom. Hallway, spare room, guest bedroom. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go with the hallway. Okay. It is 5 wide. Red statements are false. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be open. Yay! I made it to the den. 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 I'm walking in, gaining my footsteps back. Oh, look, there's a gem. What a wonderful prize. Yes, please. Made it to the gym. Courtyard, bedroom, chapel. Courtyard. Ooh. That chapel's looking real good, y'all. That chapel's looking real good. But I can't get back. If I use the chapel, I cannot get back. So... courtyard it is. Go into the courtyard. Wait. What happened to my shovel? It's not here anymore. Instead, they've given me the might of Thor. Yes. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. Door locked by electronic keycard. In other words, screw you, sir. Nook lavatory. Nook lavatory. Spare room. Let's go, let's go spare room. Let's just do spare room. There's nothing in here. It's a spare room. Chapel, pantry, breaker box. So if we do the pantry, we circle back down, right? But we get money, which is nice, because it's money. If we do the chapel, we don't get money, but it opens doors. So we're going to do the chapel. Which kind of sucks, because I won't be able to come back if I don't get any money. But, moving forward. Security or Nook. Security or Nook. Security or Nook. Security. Let's go, Security. Is it still Shuangshang? It is. I can't believe I guessed that. I can't believe it. I mean, I know I'm a genius, but at the same time, like, just incredible. Glossary terms, electronic mail, data transfers. We need remote terminal, view active terminals. Okay, no, none of the other ones are. Okay, so how do I... What about the doors? Did I not need to access to go to the doors? I didn't need to log in. Yeah, keycard system. Keycard system settings. Offline mode. To unlocked. Confirm setting. Security level. Low. Back. Back. Exit. Done. Nice. Nice. Now, there was nothing in here, though, right? There was nothing to collect, I mean. Okay. I don't even know what this thing is called. Tiered tie? Tiered tie? 3-tiered tie? Beats me. Secret passage leads to a room of color your choice. A room of a color of your choice. Then there's the bedroom. And then there's just a closet. And then there's the bedroom. You know what? Boom. Boom. Oh, there's not a chest in here. Let me check something real quick. I know I'm wasting steps, blah 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 blah. If I come back here, right, I can press enter and then I can boom, view estate inventory. There's nothing I have missed. Nothing. Well, that's fine. That's actually a good thing. Picking up these steps. Commissary. Item for sale. May draw floor plans. Draw new floor plans while drafting this room. Oh, that's incredible. But we're gonna put the laboratory there so it doesn't screw us over later. HSS. Okay. Give me my 2 steps, baby. Can I do that? Is that even a thing? It is! I lose 1 here. Oh, never mind. So that's how they got around it. They still take 1 for you walking into the room. Oh no. I can't go that way because I'm poor. Food for sale. Darkroom. You cannot see the floor plans while drafting this room. Oh my goodness. And we can't hit the pantry in there. Oh no. Well, there's only one logical choice here because we can't do that because that... What if we get a pantry? Well, if we go in here and we get a pantry. We go in here and we get a pantry. We choose the room and we get a pantry. We're just going to do this. We're going to waste our last gem and go in here. Ooh, what's this? Kitchen. Banana, club sandwich, chef salad. No, thank you. Nope. 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 Patio. Oh, we can finally put the nook. We can finally utilize the nook. Check it out. And we get a little key. Yippee! What's this? Journey noteworthy. As you continue your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. I got one of those. It's right here, in between this earmuff and this little glasses ear holder thing and this one too, and then it's just in, there's a skull that kind of is around it, and then like it's in the inside of there sitting in, I'm guessing, some kind of liquid, and it just kind of sits there connected to everything else. Right. That's my notebook. Does a very good job, I might add, when it wants to. Other times, I have to sit down and make it do it. Please don't screw me over. Oh, it didn't screw me over. Oh, it completely and utterly screwed me over. Crap! Alright. Let's pray there's some dollars in the closet. Nope. There's a dice! A single ivory die. While drafting, you may use a new roll. Well, I can't draft. There's nothing for me to draft. I'm kind of stuck because the only draft that I have is in the chapel, and I don't have the money to go back in the chapel. Or does it not take money? It doesn't! I'm saved! Oh, that could have been so much worse. Let's, if we do the breaker box, and we turn the power off, this door in the courtyard will open. Eh, who needs that? We just do this. Let's go. Is there anything in here that I might pick up? Anything in here that I might add to my collection? Nope. Nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, you gain 5. Wait. The breaker box, the pantry. Ladies and gentlemen, the pantry just might be it. Boom. Give me this banana. Give me these coins. Oh yeah. This room counts as 2 bedrooms. The boudoir. Through door number 1. Somebody left her heels over here. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here. And I mean, obviously there's this safe on the wall. But like, there's nothing else. No? How do I keep doing this? They're gonna think I'm cheating. They're gonna think I'm cheating. That's crazy. There's no way. It's gonna think I'm cheating. Oh man. What in the world? Oh my goodness. Should I? I have no words. I have no words. I just punched some random stuff in. I didn't know if it was four numbers or three or six. I just punched in some. Oh my god. Oh, what is this? Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marion's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would not want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible. But I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all that you can do is think of your name. Having never had a family name nor a fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the sake, excuse me, but for the love of God, do not, by that same display of weakness, clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermined the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Our countrymen must be made aware of the price she paid, and must be made to see the color of the flag she flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If, through your silence, you bless this betrayal, our son, Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Ladies, gentlemen, eager young space cadets, if you ever find yourself as the head of a family with an estate to protect, you do exactly what you have to protect it. Period. Poverty is not a thing. It's not cool, it's not fun, and do anything you possibly. Was this the hint? This was the hint. And it even showed the little safe in the picture with the. What code did I put in? What numbers did I put in? Was it Christmas? What numbers? I don't even remember. Let me get out of here. I got a little note right here now. That's cool. All right, so we went to the boudoir. So we go through here, patio. So office. What if we put the? No, we're not gonna put the breaker box there. Oh, we have to draw a plan now, don't we? Okay. Thanks. Buried below, occasionally you may discover small mounds of dirt in certain rooms of the estate. With a shovel, one may be able to excavate these suspicious dig spots. Is this grill just here? You use propane for your grill, sir? Well, you probably use a little bit more than propane in this fancy thing. Like that dig spot. And that dig spot. And I see nothing else here. Sure. Okay. I'm kind of running out of foot power here. What? Well, the dining room's not locked. Why don't I go back there? Because of foots. Because I need feet. Okay, well, here's an idea. We go back there. We see if it gives us a room to get our feet back. Yeah. Perfect. Wonderful. Might even feed us. This is it? This is it? This is the door? This is the door. Ah, the billiard room, observatory. Each time you've observed, gain 1 sparkle. Each time you've drafted an observatory. Okay, we're just gonna go in here. Into the billiard room. No way. I gained more dice? Heck yeah. Oh, and another coin. Oh, I'm rich! What? So apparently there's a puzzle in here. Didn't he say something about the billiard room? Like, we read like a letter that had the billiard room, and in the billiard room it was like, what you call it? Something mathematical. Man, if I guess this again, people are gonna be all like, oh, you're cheating, blah, 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 blah. But is there a hint? Three, 6, 7. So do I need to get a 7 on the billiards? Oh, there's no 7 up there. A 6 and a 1, maybe? What do I need 13? No. 13. 14, 15, 16, 17. 8 and 4. I'm guessing this means minus 4. So 14. So 11 minus 3, that's 7? No, that's 8. But what is this? 20? Hey! Okay, so 12 and 4. 48 minus 8, that's 40. That's not up there. No. So, let me see. What is the PEMDAS again? Plus multiplication, division. So you add multiplication, division. So you would do the multiplication first, right? So let me see. 8. So 12 times 4 minus 8, right? Because you do subtraction last in the PEMDAS, right? PEMDAS. Alright, let's see here. So if we do 12 minus 8 is 4. 4 times 4. 12 minus 8 is 4. Yeah, 12 minus 8 is 4. Times 4. We would get 16, right? Yeah! Oh yeah, baby! The silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Sweet! So we should definitely take that. I will. we don't really have too many. We can go left. We go left. Or we go back to the courtyard and go north. There's a gym in the courtyard. There is a gym in the courtyard. What are our steps? We're at 33. Okay, so let's... Is this door locked? We don't have a choice. We don't have a choice here. We have to. Crap. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see all 3 of your potential floor plans. Chamber of Mirrors. You can now draft second copies of rooms you already have in your house. 7 locked doors. Whenever items would be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Boom. Let's just do this. There doesn't seem to be anything of significance in this room, except for you! Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select 1 to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. What I really need is a bedroom. And that guy's scarf. I need that guy's scarf. 'Cause yeah. The width of a horse? Is that what that is? So that's blocked off because that leads to the closet. So we can only really go this way. So we don't have any key. Crap. Because we don't have any keys. Dang it. Okay. So we don't have any keys. These 2 doors are locked. This door is locked. We can go to the courtyard, but there's a key card door there. We can go back to the entrance hall, which won't be locked, and hope we get a key. But that's a whole lot of steps, yo. But it looks like that's what we gotta do. So that's what we're doing. Is there still a puzzle in this room? Is that puzzle gonna give me a key? I'm not seeing a puzzle. I'm gonna assume I've already solved it. So straight. Oh, we can go through this bedroom. No, we can't. We can't go through this bedroom. We have to go all the way around. And I guess while we're in the courtyard, we'll grab that gem. Head south. Heading south through the hallway. Oh, we can also go through the hallway. Cool. Keep on going south through this chapel, stealing my money. Go through spare room into the courtyard. Now, oh, what is that? Just laying there all that's all sexy like just for me. Now we go over here to the den. And then we go from the den into the hallway. Yes. And then on the hallway, we go all the way through the hallway. I'm so happy you're not locked. Items for sale. Well, that's this. We if we want to proceed, we kind of have to do this and see what they have for sale in here. Ooh. You don't come on. Okay. Without. With bridge. Without bride. With bridge. Without bride. The commissary will be closed. The commissary is not closed from day 12 to day 16. Okay. Terminal password. We figured that out already. Bridge, bride, commissary. You got any keys? You don't have any keys, but you got a shovel. I can't afford a shovel. I don't know what a magnifying lens does. And since I can't afford a shovel, I can only afford a gem. And that's kind of it for us, isn't it? That's it for this day. Since we can't afford the shovel. What does a magnifying glass do? Inspect them more closely. Where's the... Is this way? What am I looking at here? Nothing. Well, that's the end of day 2. Congratulations. We did it. We actually made it kind of far, if I'm being honest. But those doors get locked up real tight. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an interesting run, but unfortunately, high tide is a calling. Boy, oh boy. You know something, Glory?
Yes, I do.
I just might see this one through to the end. I just might. It seems like it would be one aggravating piece of work to get through. It does.
I am sure you can do it, Captain.
You know, I'm sure I can do it too. I really am. Maybe it'll be something we pop back into every once in a while, you know? But for now, the blueprints is going up somewhere on a little shelf. It is. I like it. I don't have any shelves in here. Glory,
Yes, Captain?
we need some shelves. Can you set a reminder?
Right away.
Thanks. Thanks. As I said before, if you want to see more of the blueprints, please say so in the comments below. If not, we'll be moving on from the blueprint. Thank you all for coming aboard the Honor Box. My name is Captain Honor.
And I am Glory.
And once again, it has been our honor to sail among the stars of the blackest oceans alongside you. If you like this video, like and subscribe. But in the meantime, sail on.
Lost in cosmos, no end in sight. Asteroids crash into history's tail.